So the drivers, the 5 lights. Says waiting for players. I think we've got a little bit of a glitch. Okay, and it's lights out and away we go. See if we can get the... Okay, so it looks like Dougie is able to get past lights. Dougie's known for his quick starts. He's able to get past lights, going to turn. We have a Ferrari in the back. That is Eruption. Broken wing on his hood. I saw him doing flips in the background. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but we are off to a crazy start already. A lot of the drivers have fallen into line, but seeing Eruption fall to P20 off the rip is not something you want to see for Team Ferrari. We've got some action happening in the middle. Ethan Patel appears to have gotten past BuzzGod. Eric McNerney's fallen down the order. It looks like he may have got a bad exit out of the hairpin. Anand Trivedi is able to pass his teammate. Maybe a little bit of Haas team orders as we head down to the chicane. And Eruption, as obviously Eruption has fallen out of it, but Lights on the tail of Dougie Falcons. How long will Lights be able to hold on to Dougie Falcons will probably be the tail of this race. Sector 3 coming up. And so far, we're up to a pretty clean start as Ryan Newton is able to get past Fitz Dickwell. Victor Diaz loses position to Eric McNerney, who's getting his elbows out. Sid Satgare able to pass Colin Edwards as they head into the hairpin in Sector 3. A lot of positions swapping around. A little bit of battle going back here, side by side with Anand Trivedi and Victor Diaz. Ryan Newton involved in the mix as well. Kind of a little 3-car battle as they do eventually fall into line. Already a little bit of a gap. Those cars have started to get their elbows out a little bit too much.
No, he's not.
So he's gonna stay patient for the moment. We got a healthy mix of tire shred. Oh, as Mateo goes around right in front of Stelios. We have ghosting on in this league, and I'm sure at the moment he is glad that he does. Stelios does lose a little bit of time, though. Wild takes advantage of it. Sid is going to look to make a move. He's going to look for the switchback on Wild Fury. Will he get it done? He's got the medium tires. He struggles a little bit on traction right there. Him and Wild Fury are going to go side by side for the moment. I think that he's going to get by. Yeah, he's got the DRS. His battery is gone, but Wild Fury has to get the position to Sid.
Oh, Ethan Patel side by side with Kenny LaFleur going to the third sector, still side by side. Oh, and Ethan gets touched and he spins.
Light contact, yeah, light contact for Ethan between him and Kenny. Ethan needs to get the car turned around and get going again quickly. I'm not sure if he has any wing damage. He did touch the wall lightly. If we can get a safety car to save his race. Eric McNerney did get by Beamer. Beamer sends it hot into the corner. Does make some contact.
Oh.
Beamer goes almost around. Was able to save it, but Victor Diaz is going to take advantage, and because of that contact, Eric McNerney is going to lose out on a spot too. As Beamer goes around in turn 1, by the way. Beamer did go around in turn 1. Oh, looks like we have Alex Duarte off as well in sector 1 at the exit of turn 2 or 3.
Tries for the switchback. Will he get on Wild Fury? A lot of fun battles happening here.
Yep, Magnuson's going to try to get by. Like I said, he can't sit behind Wild Fury for too long because Wild Fury did lose that gap. He needs to get on with it if he thinks he has pace.
ERS on, but he stopped with the ERS, so maybe waiting for another moment to overtake him here, possibly in this next straight.
Yeah, you think he's going to try it? I wasn't sure if he would try it or not. If he burned any battery right there, he definitely could have made this stick. He's got a good chance to do a switchback right here. Doesn't. Yeah, he probably went a little too deep into that corner to make the switchback happen, but looks like he's side by side right now with Eric McNerney. They're going to head down into the hairpin, and Ryan Newton's right there, ready to see if anyone slips up. Oh, yeah, they're side by side through the exit of the hairpin, and they're going to stay side by side as we head up into sector 3. Who's going to be the latest of the late breakers at this moment? And it looks like Victor Diaz is going to try to hang in there. They're still close, and contact is made. Victor Diaz gets a little bit loose. I don't know if it was enough to put him in the wall. I don't think he made wall contact, but Cube, it's time for you to get out of the way, and we need to be on towards Sid, who is 2 seconds now clear of these guys. But Magnuson's going to get a nice little switchback chance. He doesn't really have battery to make it happen, but he does have the DRS. Is Colin going to fight it or not? Doesn't appear he is, so these guys are just going to keep switching positions. McLaren. That is a McLaren of Eric McNerney. He's going to be a wing on track. I don't know if we'll get a safety car for that. We have 2 cars spawn at the same time. Typically that does warrant a safety car. But looks like Eric probably didn't have damage as he stays out, so we're going to keep it green for the moment.
There's advantage here on Magnus and Cube after overtaking, as you said, his bud, Wild Fury. using the ERS and the DRS, going into this hairpin, braking on the 50-meter board, and he gets the job done. Move on Wild Fury here, using his ERS and DRS. Sorry to cut you off there. Side by side, into the hairpin. Still side by side. And Wild Fury sees the position to Magnussen. Much battling going on. P13, Mateo could do a move on Eric McNerney here. I suppose God sets the fastest lap of the race. Mateo going down the outside, braking into this hairpin, or chicane, sorry. And does he get the move done? He does.
Make quick work of Ethan Patel. He's got the medium tires going for him. Ethan just trying to stay out. Will Ethan battle it at all? He's blowing his battery. So Ethan says, not so fast to the young prodigy. Mateo, 12 years old. Making it work. Ethan Patel getting his elbows out a little bit, holding on as long as he can. And Mateo is able to sneak by, but Eric McNerney is now on the back of Ethan Patel. But Ethan's got that DRS. Oh, is Ethan going to try to battle back a little bit? Mateo looking not so fast on the straights, but he should have that extra grip through the corner. He's got the much newer tires, and Mateo's going to be able to hold on to the position for the moment. Let's sit around.
What happened here?
Oh, Sid's boxing. Okay. Sid's boxing.
Oh, that's right. I can't imagine he purposely meant to do this two-stop, but maybe.
I'll get fastest lap because of it now, but still, it can't have been worth it.
So much more difficult, but he is closing the gap really. Oh no!
And the overheating's coming in. Yep. So plus the combination of the curb, Sid P9, and you know, after that little moment, I think he's gonna be happy just hanging out where he's at. Oh, he's got the tire advantage, and he's trying to find those tenths. He's down to 10% battery though. I think even if he does catch him. Oh, and I hate to give him the commentator's curse like that, but Wild Fury goes around, so he is not going to be able to hold on to P6. He's got Barney, who's coming around the corner now, right behind him. Wild Fury is going to have some cooked mediums as well.
Right.
What happened in P1? Ducky is out of battery.
Oh, shoot.
Looks like he had a moment. And Lights is caught all the way up to him. Is Ducky out of fuel? I think Dougie Falcons might be out of fuel. We're going to have to keep an eye on this. Dougie's his fuel light's blinking. I'm not sure what's going on. He's got to hang on to these final couple corners.
All right, so Dougie Falcons coming around the last couple corners. He's now coming to the penultimate corner, possibly having a scare with the fuel. Lights, he somehow closed down 3 seconds and like a lap. But, oh, he almost wins, and Dougie Falcons wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Dougie Falcons, I don't know if he was just playing with them, making him think that he was out of fuel or what's going on. That was intense at the finish line. Garrett Elder comes across with a podium. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to interview him. Colin Edwards comes across in P4. Magnussen Cube comes across in P5. These guys stayed in order. Wild Fury P6. Ryan Newton P7. Actually, I think Wild Fury was able to stay in front of Ryan Newton even after having to spin, so he maybe didn't even lose a position from spinning out. Sid Satgar back in P9, the unfortunate result with the two-stop strategy. Victor Diaz, P10.